Hey, good morning, all my friends. How y'all doing on this lovely day? After the 2 holidays, I'm back on it. Last month, I did 79 miles by bike and foot. For me, that's a personal record, you know. And the only way I got to that record is by holding myself accountable, telling myself every day. I was sluggish this morning, but here I am. I'm out here. I'm on 4 miles already. So I take my little break, get myself pumped up this morning. You know, I get up every morning, get myself motivated. That's the only way I can keep going and pursuing my goals, doing that which I know will lead to a better future for myself, especially my health. That's a very important area of my life, my health, my mental health. All that is important when pursuing your dreams. Are you mentally ready? Are you mentally tough? Do you have the right resources? Do you have the right mindset to accomplish your goals? Do you have enough discipline in yourself to take time out from everything else and to focus solely on your goals? Do you do that? Take out time strictly just for your goals? Just imagine time management, either how you work, family, school, your clubs that you're a part of. Imagine you got all those things and you take time out for yourself to pursue your goals. A 1 hour block of your day. Say, hey, 1 hour block, I'm going to dedicate this to learning a new language. So I figure I need to challenge myself to do more things, to challenge myself to attempt the things that which I was reluctant or hesitant to do. Like for one instance, Spanish. I've been ducking and dodging that for the longest. And now, through my challenges, I have given myself permission to pursue Spanish. I conquered my math, because I always told myself I'm not good in math. But then I changed the conversation I had myself and I said, I can do math. So I found something that I had not been doing before. I had been studying. I found a tutor to help me conquer the weakness that I had set for myself. There's ways to conquer your weaknesses, but are you strong enough or mentally tough enough to break from the routine and say, hey, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do this. This is essential for my health. This is essential for me pursuing my goals. And this is essential for me living the life of my dreams. So I must set time aside by showing some discipline and focusing on the things that matter most. You might be just undecided. What matters most? That's up to you. I can't decide what matters most to you. All I can tell you is to make a decision. Make a decision that you're going to stick with and you're going to run with it. And you're going to see it through till it's complete. I said all that to say this. Self-accountability, self-motivation, discipline, time management. Those are all the things necessary for one to accomplish their goals. So with that, knowing this, I set aside time for me to chip away at my goals little by little, little by little. It may seem like it's out of whack, but trust me, when it all comes together, it's going to be a beautiful piece of music. It comes together like I had envisioned it in my mind. Instead of buying into the opinions of other people, I bought into the vision of myself. I bought into this version of me being a better person. And the only way I'm going to do this is by holding myself accountable, disciplining myself enough to set time aside for my goals, because that's the most important thing. People, we all have goals, but we don't set time aside to pursue those goals. Well, at least I didn't. But now I've taken the time. I've taken over control of my life, I should say. I'm controlling the things that happen to me, happen for me, and doing my best to embrace the things that happen around me. So, with that being said, I got to hold myself accountable because I want greater results. I got to hold myself accountable because there are things that I want, and there are barriers I created for myself, if that makes sense. I created these barriers for myself, blocking me from getting to this. For one instance, Spanish. I created a barrier around myself. Every time I enrolled for it in college, I ended up dropping the class because I didn't want to fail the Spanish class. So I didn't go through with it. I dropped the class 3 times. 3 times in my college career. I dropped Spanish because I didn't want to fail, because I didn't think I had what it takes or what it took to pass Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. So I didn't think I had that confidence. Right. I'm going. I'm motivating myself. Accountability. There it is right there. People are holding you accountable because they feed off of your energy. They feed off of your positivity. So you got to keep going so they can keep going. Because your energy is very powerful. Your energy is contagious. And once you get off pursuing your dreams and people see you pursuing your dreams, that right there will give them the confidence that they can too pursue their dreams. But they have to hold themselves accountable. They have to show discipline. See, right now I'm showing discipline and staying focused on practicing Spanish. Even though I don't see no reason for me needing Spanish, but there's something, a part of me that's saying that learning Spanish is something that I should embrace. Discipline myself. Working out more often, something I should embrace because I've taken an assessment of my health and my condition, and I need to improve my condition. That's not because of what somebody else said, but this comes from a careful and meticulous assessment of myself and my capabilities and my habits. See, habits hinder productivity. Some habits, I should say, because I don't believe there's no good and bad habits. There's only productive and unproductive habits. So if I'm looking to work out, but as soon as I start to work out, I readily find an excuse to bail myself out from this workout. Why? Because I had not placed enough importance on the idea of working out and improving my health. My health is important and then I'm 37 now. Another 10 years, 47, another 20 years, 57. And I want to be able to move like I am when I'm 37. Even though my mobility is limited, but I still want to be able to move. So I must do the things that are necessary for me to be able to have this luxury of health. Having good health in old age is a luxury. It's not a privilege. It is a luxury. It is a right for everyone to have. But do we hold ourselves accountable to give ourselves these things that we do need? We know we need to work out. We know we need to eat healthier. We know we need to stop watching TV every day after work or school or whatever. We know we need to do this, but we don't hold ourselves accountable. We find some excuse to bail ourselves out. And that becomes a habit for us. And when you talk about habits, we're talking about unconscious behavior. Some things that you've done it so long that you do it without thinking about it. So like, for instance, when you get up and start walking in the morning, you do it without thinking about it because you've conditioned yourself to do this, to do it this way. Say, for instance, how you brush, the first thing you do in the morning is because you have a habit or a routine of doing this. And if you want to change your life, you have to change your routines and habits. So, like I've been telling you, I've instituted a time management schedule. I dedicated an hour a day to Spanish, an hour a day for reading, and an hour a day of research. So those 3 hours out of my 24 hours that I have in a day to improve myself, I've set aside that time strictly for my self-improvement. I say that because you may have habits that hinder you or hinder your productivity. You may have a routine that is not consistent with the goals you wish to accomplish. So you have to set aside time to pursue those goals. Work strictly on those goals. Just like you set aside time to go to the club, you set aside time to get your hair done, your hair cut, you set aside time to go out to eat, but do you set aside time to pursue your goals? Pursuing your goals or not pursuing your goals has a lot to do with your habits. Do you have good habits? A lot to do with your habits. When you get home, first thing you do, take your clothes off, throw your shoes over on the floor, and you sit down and watch TV for the rest of the evening. There's nothing wrong with that. We all need a little peaceful time, a little time to ourselves. But is that a productive habit? Or is that a habit that will bring you closer to you realizing your dreams? So your habits are what created your life, create your lifestyle. So if you don't eat healthy, guess what lifestyle you're going to have? You're going to be back and forth to the doctor. You're going to be sick all the time. You're not going to be able to go nowhere because you're always sick because you did not prioritize your health. Your health is the most important thing in your life right now. Your health, your ability to get up, live an independent life, and pursue happiness. That was given to you. But what you do with it, with your life will determine what I was going to say, what you do with your life. So I was relating to the when God's gift to man is life, and what man does with his life is his gift to God, and what a man does with his health is his gift to those around him. I want to see my kids grow up and live and have grandchildren. But only way I'm going to do that if I prioritize my health. I create a routine built around healthy habits. I create a system, an ongoing system, a routine that I do every day. Being that is a system, I rely on it. And every time I go through my day, I'm triggered by something in my routine to eat healthier, to read a book, to learn Spanish, and invest time in pursuing my goals, working on my business. So I created a new system for myself. I work out in the morning, I read my book, I take a nap, I wake back up, I read some more, I study my language, I look for new ways to run my business. I got a routine. And my routine revolves around my self-improvement. So, with that being said, I didn't break my habits. I replaced them with habits that work for me. Some habits don't work for us. Like me sitting on the couch, instead of getting up and going working out in the morning, I just go smoke, sit down, watch TV all day. But I realized that routine is not going to bring me closer to the things I wish to accomplish. They can only push me further away. So I didn't break the habits. I replaced them with those that are better suited for me. So like say for instance, you had some shoes. They didn't fit. So you took them back and exchanged them for ones that do fit. Right? You don't want to be uncomfortable, so you want some shoes that are comfortable. So you change to a pair of shoes that do fit. They fit you just right. On the money. So the same thing with our lives and our time management and pursuing our goals and creating a routine for pursuing our goals. We have to find one that fits us just right. See, my routine may not fit your routine because of the things that I've done in my life and the things you've done in your life. You've organized your life the way that it suits you, and I've done the same thing, organize my life the way it suits me. So I said all that to say this. We don't break habits, we replace them. Just like you found a pair of shoes that don't fit or a dress that don't fit, you replace it to one that better fits you and what you're trying to accomplish. Till then.